Welcome back to Edgenuity. This is Algebra 2B. Now we're in trigonometry, talking about the lesson called angles in standard precision. Let's get started. All right, so which angle has a positive measure? So first thing you want to know is that you're going to start from here. This is the 0 degree, this is the 90 degree, and then this is the 180 degrees, and then this is the 270 degrees, and back to 0 it's going to be 360 degrees. So when you go positive, you have to go counterclockwise. Okay, if you go counterclockwise, it's always going to be positive. If you go clockwise, so let me use a different color. So if you go clockwise from the 0 like that, it's going to be negative. Okay, so with that being said, let me clear everything. So look at the question, what's asking, which one has a positive measure? So you have to go counterclockwise. Okay, so pick the one, you start from 0 0 and you go clockwise, counterclockwise. Okay, so pick this one. So positive measure, you have to go counterclockwise. Pick this one. All right, so which angle is in a standard precision? So first of all, standard precision, you gotta have to have your first line on the positive x-axis. Okay, so it doesn't have it. Okay, doesn't have it. So I should just put x right here, x right here. No, it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it. Okay, now if you look at this option, it does have it here, and then it go clockwise. Sorry, counterclockwise. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's going counterclockwise or clockwise, as long as you have you gotta have a line on the positive x-axis. Okay, so you could have it like this. That would be a standard precision. You can have it like this. It can be a standard precision. Okay, anyway, so I don't want to talk too much and to confuse you guys. Let's look at the next question. Okay, so angle whose measure is 40 degrees in standard precision. Okay, so if it's 40, look at this. So I start from 0 degree. Okay, to get to well, this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. Okay, so to get to a quadrant 2, you gotta have to at least go beyond 90 degrees. But this time we're talking about 40 degrees. So counterclockwise, 40 degrees, that's going to be in quadrant 1. All right, so angle whose measure is negative 102. So 102 negative. We're going to go counterclockwise. I'm sorry, clockwise. Okay, so if you go clockwise, understand that this is clockwise negative 90. Okay, so right here. So you're going to go 90, going beyond 90 degrees. You're going to go 12 degrees more because this sum to negative 102 degrees. Okay, so you're going to stop at quadrant 3. Okay, an angle whose measure is negative 302. So 302, you know that if you go clockwise, this is going to be negative 90, this is going to be negative 180, this is going to be negative 270. Negative 302 is basically going beyond negative 270. Okay, so it's going to be quadrant 1. All right, so what are the two possible measures of the angle below? So understand that this is the 0, the starting position. Okay, this is this blue line that I'm writing is where the line stops. Okay, in standard precision, this is 90 degrees. Okay, so this is only counting from if you're going counterclockwise. So that's going to be positive, right? So what happened if I go clockwise. So this is going to be negative 90, negative 180. This positive 90 can also be negative 270. Okay, so you got two different ways to express it. It could be positive 90 or negative 270. All right, so what are the two possible measures here? So basically this is the one, okay? So if you go clockwise, that's a negative. So it's going to be negative 90. That's one way to express it, okay? You can also go counterclockwise. So that's going to be 90. That's going to be 180 or 270. Unfortunately, that we don't have 270 as one of the options. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep going. So that's 270. We're going to keep going. That's 360. You're going to keep adding 90 and 90. So second circle, I'm going to add 90. So I'm going to use a different color to express it. So that's going to be 450. If you add another 90, that's going to be 540. If you add another 90, it's going to be 630. Okay, so your answer is going to be negative 90 and 360. Sorry, 630. An angle measure is 525N in standard precision. Okay, so for which value of N would the terminal side fall on the y-axis? Okay, so this is the one you basically need to just plug it in and then I'll see what your answer is. Okay, so if you use N equals to 6, if you multiply it, okay, let's see what you're gonna get. So 5 times 6, that's 3, that's 5, and 1, that's 3150. So here is what you need to do. You should pull out your calculator, okay, and then you keep subtracting 360. So I'm gonna show you why. So 350, if you subtract 360, that's gonna get you 2790. Okay, let's subtract another 360. This is a tedious problem. Subtract another 360. You're just gonna keep doing it. So I'm gonna do it on my calculator. Okay, so get to a point you're gonna get that the last number that's less than 360 is you're gonna get 270. Okay, so 270 is gonna be stopping right here. This is where 270 is. This is where exactly the angle is on the y-axis. Okay, if you try all the numbers, it will not be on the y-axis. All right, so which expression finds the measure of an angle that's coterminal with 45 degrees? So what does coterminal mean? So that's, I'm gonna draw the standard angle precision to show you. So first of all, and if I say this is my starting measure, and then 45 degrees is right here. Okay, so basically coterminal is asking you guys to express another angle measure that's going to be right on the same line as this 45 degrees. So a good way to express it is just add another 360. Okay, so you can say 45 plus 360. That's going to be right back to this 45 degree angle. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So what about this one? Which expression finds the measure of an angle that's coterminal? So let's do the same thing again. So we know that this time is going to be 126. So 126 is going to be somewhere like right here. I'm just making an estimate, okay? So the best way to express this is add 360. Unfortunately, there's no 360. So not the first one, not the second one. But look at this. 720 is a multiple of 360. Okay, it's multiple of 2 of 360. So that means basically 2 circles. So you can just say add 720. You're going to be right back to that line where the 126 degree is. Okay. Next one, angle T has a measure between 0 and 360 and is coterminal with negative 710 angle. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so this is what you need to do. Actually, we don't even need to draw this. Okay, let me just show you how to do it. So negative 710, what you do, you just add 360. Okay, full circle. Okay, you just want to keep adding to a point that you can get a positive value. Okay, so 710 negative 710 plus 360 is going to be negative 350. Okay, so you just keep adding 360. So you're going to get 10. That's why 10 is the answer. All right, so which expression finds the measured angle that's coterminal with the 300 degree angle? So make sure that all these values needs to be a multiple of 360. A60, A40, 740, they're not multiple of 360. Okay, only one is going to be the 721. All right, last one. So between 0 and 360, this time we're going to have a negative 620 degree angle. So what you need to do is just add 360. Okay, so 620, negative 620 plus 360, that's going to be negative 260. So just keep adding 360. You're going to get answer equals to positive 100. So choose the 100. Okay, so that's it for this quiz. Take care. Good luck.